Hey guys, board here with some assembly required. I do have the Beachhead here that I had talked about in the other video that I did the vest swap on. All his other accessories are going to get taken off. So what I want to do is take these off. I'm going to take this knife sheath off and these shin guards. The shin guards are going to go, they're not coming back. Don't like them, they're kind of ugly. So what I could do is heat the feet, pop them off, slide these off, but what I think I'm going to do, and I was able to do this on another figure, is just slide this off. Let's peel this off first. Sometimes these will peel off. If they don't peel off, you can run a blade behind it, because there is a peg in there that they glue in. So just make sure you have a sharp blade. Just clean that up a little bit. Alright, so you can see that it's just pegged in there with some glue. I have pulled some of them off that didn't need to be cut. You can see there, if it'll focus, this place where the peg went. Sorry, I'm working backwards here. Alright, so now this should just slide off. This one, I can't move this in order to take this off, but I can slide it down enough and do the same procedure. But I did try and straighten the foot out and take this off over top of the foot, and this bottom strap was too small. So what I'm going to do is actually just cut the knife sheath off, because when I put it back on, these loops will be too big because they're big to go over top of this shin guard. So I'll have to trim those and make them shorter anyway. So right here where the buckles are at, I'm going to cut them there so that when I cut these shorter and glue everything back together, the seam isn't in the middle of a strap, it's at the buckle, and that'll kind of hide it. Alright, so that's off. See if I can peel this one off. Those will go into my fodder bin. I'll use those on something later. This should slide off just like the other one. Now I could put the knife over here, which would be cool. This should actually go on the other side if I remember right from the vintage Beachhead. But his pistol would be facing backwards. I could cut this, modify it, just put a slice in the back of this so that this would slide in there, which would be alright. It would kind of look different on the front. Or you could just have him wear it backwards, which would be fine by me. When I do wear one, a drop leg holster on my left side, I do wear it backwards. There's a reason for that I'm not going to get into here, but I'll just put everything back where it was, put that back on there, knife back on there. The reason I took those off is I want to put some camo paint on the legs. I'm going to paint the boots black, and I'll probably leave these black. I don't mind those being black, but I'll paint them the same black as the boots. And then put everything back on. I will end up painting the knife, the pistol, and that stupid crossbow. I have this, I guess it's like binoculars from Duke. I'm not sure if I'm going to put a peg hole in here and make them removable so I can peg that in there, or just glue it down, because chances are I'll never take it back off again. But anyway, that'll get glued there because I figured I had it. It takes up this negative space here, and then this I'll paint black to match the rest of that. Then that'll probably be it for this dude. Shouldn't really have to do anything to the weapon. I grabbed off a cable, although I may glue the grenade launcher on. I'm going to leave the grenades painted just like that. I think they're fine. And I'm not sure if I'm going to glue this in, just because it doesn't like to go in there very well. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. So I don't want him carrying it. It looks kind of stupid. I'd like to just leave it off entirely. Maybe I'll stick it on like that. I don't know. We'll figure that out when I get to it. But so you don't have to be bored and watch me paint, I'm going to pause this a little bit and then we'll be back. Alright guys, so you can see I painted that black. Boots are black, and if you look real close you can see there's some green camo on the pants. So that's about all I did for him. I took the red off the holster, painted that. Let's see. The grip and the string on this I painted black. Knife handle I painted black. I did forget to put some silver on the blade, so let's fix that. A little quick and easy Sharpie fix here. Could go back and paint this silver or some Maltol or something, but this gives it a nice dull edge, and it's quick. If I can find the camera, I don't know if you can see that, but Silver Sharpie fixed that right up. So that's that. The gun, I painted that green. The top where it was that ugly gold. You really can't tell on the gun on the camera, but all the optics and I guess muzzles, I went and painted all the optics in there flat black, just to kind of dull it up from the rest of it. Oh yeah, you see right there, I drilled a little hole in his vest that I could put the binocular peg into. Massage it in there, and sticks in there nice. Now I can yank it off and he can use it if he really wants to. So now it's just a matter of putting this dude back together. Could heat this up with a little bit of heat, but I don't want it to stretch too much and rip at a weak point. It just takes a little finagling to move that up to where I want it. Alright. So that's close enough for now. Pistol goes in there. Alright, that's his pistol mag. Holstered there. Now, to put the knife sheath on, I'm going to have to put it back on his foot and take some measurements, because like I said, it's going to be too long fit on there. So I'm going to have to trim it down just a hair. And I might even glue the sheath down in place so that when I'm trying to glue these back together, it makes it a lot easier. So I can glue one of these straps down, just a little dab at the end there. That'll keep all that in place. And then pull this one around, or vice versa actually. This one has the buckle. Glue that one down, pull this one around to meet it, cut off the excess, and then a little dab of glue, glue the ends down for all those. And that'll take care of the knife sheath. And the backpack, I'm going to heat this up, get it a little flexible so that this will go in there a lot easier, because right now it's really hard because it's cold down here in the workshop right now. I don't know if you can hear the space heater running, but I'll throw this in front of the space heater for a little bit so that I can flex it some, get that in there, because I'm never taking this out again. Stick that in there, and he'll be pretty much done. So give me a couple minutes on that and we'll be right back. Alright, well, here we are with the finished product. So I've gone ahead and put everything back together on him. So as you can see, the binoculars pegged right in there. They still pop off. The backpack does not stay on for nothing. Even when I had the original vest on, it didn't like to stay, so I put a little dab of hot glue in there. That way I can still pop it off later if I want to. Glued the knife sheath down, and gave him movie cable's gun, and that's it for Beachhead. So probably the next figure I'll do, since he's sitting here, is the movie cable. I'm going to turn him into just a no-name guy that I'll put with my Action Force figures. Once Valaverse releases them, I got a bunch of them coming. Just because I don't think this guy will really fit into my Joverse anywhere. But we'll see once he's done. This is Beachhead's original vest that I modified. So stay tuned for that one. Thank you.